Hi, I'm Justin Harnish and welcome to the show. This week it's the season finale. That means it's the end of spring. See what I did there? Not only will we be looking at creating another raised bed and having a bit of a talk about why you want to make a raised bed, we'll also be continuing my personal journey into quit smoking. And because it is the last episode in this season, I'll be going over some of the more funny outtakes, bloopers, gag reels, you name it. Just a few of the things that showed me going off my block. Earlier in the week, when I was checking the plant to see how it was going, I dug down to find a couple of potatoes and I ate them. So this time I got 3 nice looking potatoes, so that's 5 from the one plant. Not bad, 3 potatoes.
Once was enough to cause a second guess and third degree. Tell it to the sun. Tell everyone. It's fundamental to your plan. First let them see your light, then keep it hidden when you can. And if your good things get undone, go tell it to the sun. When you break through, you will outshine everyone. Go tell it to the sun.
And that's what it's all about. Free food.
Shining sparkle, darling, just like you're a golden star. Go tell it to the sun.
Summer is quite literally days away, so I'm putting in another raised bed. Now the question is, why a raised bed? Simple. Raised beds, small or large, allow you to control the environment that the plants grow in. Building up the soil, whether it be compost or manure or lawn clipping. Now I'm not going to make this whole area a raised bed, but I will put a small raised bed in there and fill the rest of it with stones just to keep the weeds down, just like I have over there.
see the crows, the sun rises again to shine all over us, giving light to this dark land. You're gone, it's hard to tell if I will see you again. My heart crumbled and fell. Something so simple seems so strange to me, to try and topple these dark effects that are inside of me. Something so strange and so simple, now is it new? How to get over this, I don't really have a clue. Something so simple seems so strange to me, to try and topple these dark effects that are inside of me. Something so strange and so simple, now is it new? Is it new? Yeah. How to get over this, I don't really have a clue. For the light to unravel, like a flower about to unfurl, very deep under coarse gravel in this uncertain world, yeah. Hoping for the light to unravel, like a flower about to unfurl, very deep under coarse gravel now in this uncertain world. Something so simple seems so strange to me, try and topple these dark effects that are inside of me, yeah. Something so strange and so simple, now is it new? Is it new? Yeah. How to get over this, I don't really have a clue. The heat is gone, it's cold in the sky. In the sky. You turned your back on me. I tried to ask myself why, hey, hey, it came down so hard, ripping through me again. Cold, heartless feeling, waiting for it to end. Something so simple seems so strange to me, to try and topple these dark effects that are inside of me. Oh, me, yeah. Something so strange and so simple, now is it new? Is it new? Yeah. How to get over this?
One of my favourite things about the spring-summer seasons is salad greens, or growing your own salad greens. I've got this pot here, it's only a small pot, which I'm going to put some frilly lettuce in. I'm going to keep it around the barbecue area, in the patio area. It's also a very good idea if you don't have a lot of room or a big garden. Having pots like this and growing some vegetables in it is very, very easy, and I'll actually show you that on an episode to come. I've put some soil in there already. Ooh. And don't forget to water them in. So last week I set myself a task to note every cigarette I had over a 1 week period. Then I added them all together and averaged them out, and it seems that I'm only doing 10 to 11 a day, average of 10. So I'm a moderate smoker. The one thing I did notice, being conscious of how many cigarettes I was having, it looked like during the week I was decreasing, maybe by only 1 or 2 a week, but still decreasing. I wonder, did you find that as well? So the next thing I had to do is set myself a goal. Looking at how many I smoked last week, which was around about 10 a day, knocking off 1 or 2 a day. Still relaxing, still taking it easy, no stress, just sort of taking that 1 or 2 off a day. Maybe that was the extra one at lunchtime, or maybe that was, doesn't matter, whatever it was, just take 1 or 2 off a day. And over a 7-day period, that's between 7 and 14 cigarettes. It's a start. For me, smoking 10 or 11 cigarettes a day, a moderate smoker, is probably not going to be as hard as it is for some people to try and give up, to attempt to give up. The habit, the nicotine, the addiction, the withdrawals, everything that comes with trying to give up smoking. But there are 1 or 2 things you can do. If you start with knocking off 1 or 2 cigarettes a day, you've done yourself a world of good. But for this next week, what you want to do, and I'm setting myself this goal, is prepare yourself. Get yourself mentally prepared for giving up. Because in reality, unless you really want to, you're probably not going to succeed. So again, over the next week, prepare yourself. Get yourself into that mindset that you really want to give up. And again, it's no competition. It's not a race. This is for the rest of your life. One of the hardest things about giving up smoking is breaking that habit. Put aside all the many nasty chemicals that cause you harm every time you smoke, is that hand to mouth thing, and that's triggered by certain things like that first coffee in the morning, after meals, etc. So one of the things you can do, first off, relax. Just take it easy. The habit will die eventually, but if you're like me, sometimes it's a bit hard to get over that habit. One thing you can do is make a note of every time you feel that trigger. And there are 2 different things that go on in the head as far as I'm concerned. The first thing is that hand to mouth thing. When you're having a coffee, there's something you're missing. But there are other things as well, like the craving for nicotine. Now, to get over both of those, there is an easy way to go if you feel like you don't want to do the whole cold turkey thing or cut down along the way. Very easy is electronic cigarettes, and there's a lot of controversy over them, but seriously, as bad as they may be in the media, they are far better than cigarettes. So you can go online, or you can go down to your local tobacconist, or find out where they have it and go on it in person. But go online, it's actually cheaper than buying cigarettes. Well, we're almost at the end of the episode, but before we go, I just want to show you some of the stupid things that have happened while filming. Yes, I'm a one-man band. I'm the cameraman, I'm the director, I'm the producer, I'm everything. I'm the person in front of the lens. But stuff happens. Yeah, I avoided that shit. Oh, shit. Okay, I've uploaded. Well, that's about what we're after, so we're going to put that in there. We're going to be starting to... No. Hi, I'm Justin Harnish and welcome to the show. In this week's episode, we're going to look at the... Hi, I'm Justin Harnish and welcome to the show. In this week's episode we're going to be... no. Anyway, for this week... no. Well, that's it for this week. Thank you for watching. So as part of the herb garden, into the garden, there are chilies that I have seeded myself. And now a week later, this is the state of the border. All the seedlings are starting to come up. Not only will we be looking at Jesus. This is not the best example that you can give it. It's a habit, and it's triggered by certain things like that. I almost had it there. So last week I set myself a task to write down every cigarette or take a note of. So last week I set myself a task. The one thing I did notice, being conscious of how many cigarettes I've always had. Subscribe here if you want to continue watching. No, that's not right. Thank you for watching and continuing to watch. If you... Now, among other herbs that you should have in a herb garden. Now, in the meantime, you can do me a huge favour by subscribing to my channel. Damn it. That was almost good. Had to call it quits for now. Haven't finished with the borders and the herbs. No. One more try. It was starting to pick up a little bit, and the wind brought in the black clouds, and the black clouds brought the rain, so we had to call it off for the week. No! Alright, I'm in the herb garden. Can't remember why I planted it there, but it's a beautiful little bush, and I've got a better place for it. So first thing we'll start that again. It was actually a clearance, so I got a good price for them. Now because in this episode, not only am I continuing my exploration, into self-sufficiency, but it's a start. Because in this episode, so yes, I've just in producing this video, so many things have. It's not right. Pretty soon the sun will be up, and it will be another little. Another little thing you'll have to watch out for is the cold. Bloody hell. Budgie put me off. Never work with kids and animals. Different types of pavers, reclaimed from other areas of the... So this is basically the... But then... Well, that's about it for this week and for the season, which was spring. Done. Dusted. Awesome. Thank you. Summer is next, and next week we will start with the new season. Thank you for watching and continuing to watch. I'm celebrating by having a glass of wine, which really is not bad for $8. You can do me a big favour by liking this video on YouTube and pushing this button, subscribe, on my YouTube channel. Every little time it helps. Next week we'll be doing more of the same, including my continuing personal journey into quitting smoking. Until then, again, thank you for watching, but remember, keep calm and garden on.